everybody. Alright, looks like this is working. So let's get going. We don't have too much time. We'll see what we can accomplish today. Alright, so when last we left off, you can see that... Oh, I need to spend my souls. You can see that this is the Half-Light boss room. And I will be the first to admit, if you didn't see that we did get help for that. I don't think that it is possible to do Half-Light with only the armor because of the painting guardians that heal him. So I called in some jolly cooperation for that. Let's real quick go back and spend these souls that we got from Half-Light, and then Gael is just around the corner. I did, however, make a save state before... either before Frida or before Demon Prince. So if you guys want me to try Half-Light without help, I can do that.
Welcome home, speak.
Okay. So I want more of this, and probably honestly more of that.
Farewell, Ashen One.
So here we go. Straight on to Gael. I'm gonna tab on over to my death counter over here. But to be honest, I really like Gael, and I have helped, I mean, at this point, dozens of people fight Gael, so... How do I get to Gael from here, though? Oh, it's just right over here. So yeah, I mean, at this point I've fought Gael so many times that I'm not worried about this. I've been looking forward to it quite a lot. I'm sure there's Estus stuff that we're missing, but I mean, whatever, it's not a big deal. Hey Ozuri, thanks for stopping by. I will do my best to have fun. I've been looking forward to this specific boss fight for months, so I'm pretty excited. And to be clear, we haven't done Midir yet. I chose to come to Gael first. I thought about doing Midir first, but honestly I haven't knocked him off the bridge yet. And I was like, I don't have the time for that today. So I figured I would just come to Gael. Because it's 2:44 p.m. here. I can be here no longer than until 3:30. We don't have too much time, but I figured I'd squeeze a little bit of this in. Do I hope that I can just beat him on the first try? Absolutely. Because like I said, Gael is the boss that I understand the best, I think. But still, that's a lot to ask. And of course I'm embered right now, which gives me an advantage for this specific time, in that I have more health. I'm gonna turn the game audio up just a smidge because Gael's music is some of my favorite in the whole of Dark Souls.
What still here? Hand it over, that thing, your dark soul. For my lady's painting.
Here we go. Okay, I do not want to be fighting him where we're standing though. I'm losing track of where we're standing though. I want to be like back up on the hill where we fight him every other time if you don't succeed. Where am I? Okay. Oh, hi. I do need to keep an eye on him, I realize, because he has that grab move with his sword. And I'm not going to be able to see him doing that if I have my back turned. Alright, this will give me the best chance against him. This is going to take a long time. Like, I know that. He is a huge health hog. I don't need to heal right now. I'm also... Why am I not doing as much damage as I expected? I'm doing 10. Normally I can do between 14 to 17 to a boss, depending. Was foolish of me. Gael super punishes just spam dodging. I was waiting for that specific attack to heal. Honestly, in the context of the Armor of Thorns, this phase is probably his hardest. Depending on what he hits me with, I could die the next time he hits me. So I think I'd like to heal, just when I get the chance. trying to think if there are any rings that could help me do more damage, because I was not anticipating doing this little. Because over the course of this fight, the difference between 10 and 14 is going to be a pretty big deal. I guess maybe Power Within, would that help? Ooh, he actually got me. I was a little too late. It shouldn't kill me. To be honest, I think that's the first time since I fought him for the first time that I've been hit with that grab attack. Why did those not hit him? I mean, same with like Pontiff, right? A ton of them didn't hit. Was a stupid time to dodge. I mean, in this battle of attrition, he's winning. I've used 3 Estus already. I'm gonna try to just be baiting him into easily exploitable moves like that one. That's a guaranteed 30 damage. If I can, if I just do it right, which is not that hard. This one is not that bad either, but there's a chance that he can follow up with that heavy, which is hard to see when you're like up in his balls, you know? So. And like that one, he can sometimes follow it with a swing to the left. He doesn't always. Anything like that that's variable, we want to try to avoid. See, like, that's fine. See, I rolled just to be sure in case he followed with that extra attack. One of those missed. Being away from him really encourages him to do that. That's why I keep backing up. And obviously so I can see him better. That was a weird way for him to choose to move. That's a whole attack chain that he's trying to start with that slam, and I won't let him do it. He will stop if you just get far enough away. Because it can get pretty aggressive. If you get trapped in it, you're just dead, usually. I wasn't sure if I was going to be close enough, and I was. There's the follow-up that he only does sometimes. That was real slow. I mistook what attack he was doing. Up against the wall. There we go. I really wish we were doing that 14 instead of the 10. This is the first time he's done this. If I'm not sure that I can get away, I'm dodging backwards, you know? Instead of into him for damage. I'm only trying to go in for damage when I'm sure that I know what's going on. Because he's got all the time in the world. We don't. And again, I'm trying to stop him from doing some of those bigger combos like that one. Or this one. Which I don't know why he's just now started to do that, but whatever. It ends with a slam, so I like it. He definitely gets a lot closer than he appears during that. That's why I dodged. was my own fault. I knew as soon as I dodged that I did it wrong. It's alright. See, now if I would have just stayed in closer to him for that one, I could have baited a jump. That swing, though, is very hard to dodge, and I try to avoid that whenever I can. Really? What? Well, that was an Estus I didn't want to have to use. I was cutting it close there on my dodge timing. That was sloppy. 1, 2, 3, 4, and jump. I mean, it's not looking good for this run, but, ooh, that was bad timing, I got lucky. But that's okay, I love Gael, so any excuse to fight him. Got me killed. A school bus went by the front window and I thought it was a person bringing a package to the door, and I looked over real quick. That was good timing too, because he had us close against that wall, so it's nice to be able to back this way now. Bad. Okay, I lost track of him in the air. One of those missed. I hate that attack so much. Yo! It ran one of the times that I said to dodge. Like I pressed it for a little too long. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. It might be worth it to farm up some embers, because this extra health is really helping. It's preventing me from using Estus so aggressively. I mean, obviously I'm still using way more Estus than I would have liked. But this is also only our first run, so... Yo! So that's our last Estus. You know, the other thing about embers is that I can burn an ember for heals if I need to. So if we have a ton of embers, that would be like an extra heal. Hate it. I'd be happy just to get him to second phase in this first try, based on how this is going, but also based on how this is going, that's not gonna happen. We're not gonna get that far. I stayed close that time to bait this jump. I hate that attack so much. We'll stay close again. And he did a different one. I wasn't willing to punish that with no Estus. That was actually a pretty close dodge. I was a smidge late. Yeah, I have to... When he does that, if I'm close enough that he's actually going to hit me with it, I need to delay, like, more than I think I need to. That's part of why I hate that attack. Normally I'm fine with delayed attacks, but just that one, it hits really hard and it sort of comes from a weird angle. Alright, I need to get back in control of this fight. He's sort of bullying me. We actually got him out of that. Right, I'm not gonna punish that just because I'm so close to the wall. This is fine. See, I was just sloppy at the beginning. Look how long I've gone between even getting hit. Like, all that Estus loss at the beginning was just sloppy. Stayed close to bait this, since this is one of the only times we could hurt him. One of those didn't count. That was a bad dodge on my part. Can't blame him for that. I jinxed myself. Did you notice? Oh, look how long it's been since I haven't gotten hit. Gets hit in the next 10 seconds. See if we can bait this. Yep. I don't mind that attack. I'd rather have this one. Because it's just me being an atrocious dodger if I get hit with that. Ooh, he did a different one. And it nearly hit me. Which obviously would have killed me. Come on, Gael, do something. I can punish that a little bit more, but... So it's like high up on his shoulder, that is the place where it won't hit him. It needs to be on his leg, it looks like. Woo! I hate that attack, and I dodged a little bit wonky. Oh, we got him! Alright. I mean, we didn't get him, but we got him to halfway. I didn't think I was gonna make that on this run. Also, Artie, what are you doing?
Is this the blood? The blood of the dark soul.
Well, sorry Artie's not on cam. He's just, knocked his camera over. "38 minutes. I guess probably close to like 35 to get Gael halfway. I'm just as good with these phases, like these phases are fine. Problem is, I really do need to heal. Come on, buddy. Second phase might be the hardest because he does just sort of walk towards you for a long time. Yeah, that was my own fault. I was testing how long I could let him go. So it looks like second phase is mostly going to be about patience, to let him come to me, because he's super vulnerable during all of those attacks. Yeah, I saw that coming. That's okay. Death counter up by 1. Since that actually took so long, I think that's the only chance we have today, because I have 10 minutes left before I have to go. So that was actually really fun. And first try, we got second phase Gael. Like, sure, I'm fine with that, you know. So yeah, I wish I could have done that for longer, but I still have so much to do, and I honestly didn't even know if I was going to be able to get it done today, like before I did this, so I really do need to go. But thank you guys so much for joining. Sorry Hardy knocked his camera over, little booger, but we'll be back to this, and you will be able to find the eventual completed run on YouTube. So have yourselves a wonderful day and a wonderful time until I see you next, whenever that may be. See you later, everybody.